time to stop yapping about unrelated things and start yapping about the game. So we can see Arnes with attitudes are on the CT side. I'm going to kind of keep the overhead cam and pull in as the teams make their way over to the site. So we can see the X-rays. And as they get in here, we pull in. And it looks like the CT side has decided they don't care about winning the knife round. I have TK'd 2 people with the knives. I'm a little confused as to why that's happened, but Static is doing well here. Well, good kill for Fang. And that just leaves Bonachan. However, Bonachan is on 23 hit points. So at this point, all Without a Roof have to do is left click. And Fang does so. So Without a Roof will take the knife round successfully and grab the CT side. See you in the server. All right, so we got Arnes with attitude versus Without a Roof. Both teams on a 10-0 scoreline for season number 58. Both teams looking very good when it comes to making the playoffs and beyond. Let's see if Arnes with attitudes have what it takes to battle Without a Roof. And so far, it's just Stu going nutty. 2 kills, 1 for Cirque. Cosmic, though, responding with the Deagle. Both of these Arnes players with Deagles. They will emerge empty-handed as Without a Roof handle them on the pistol round. Well, I mean, it's the Force buy. I was about to be like, it's weird that all of them have bought Deagles into round number 2 for the Force, but actually it's not that weird. Arnes with attitude going for the Deagle Force buy into round number 2, no armor. So these rifles should be able to chew them off, and it's Stu again, just looking to farm up kills. Automatic from Cat. And with Cirque in mid as well, there's not a whole lot you can do as Without a Roof steamroll their way through. Full buy for Arnes with attitude. With admittedly 2 kills split between the entire team to start off this game. Round number 3, gonna start off much the same. Aluminum able to take down Cirque, but 3 lost in mid for Arnes with attitude. Automatic gonna continue the trend and leave Static alone in the 1 versus 4. Doesn't have the bomb, has to go back mid to scoop that up. Without a Roof are more than knowledgeable enough to know what's about to happen. Stu is just, I mean, he's just showboating so far this game. 7-1 so far. Look at this. There have been 3 rounds, and it's Fang 0-0-1. My dude doesn't even have 100 damage, but then again, neither does Breeze. It is the CT side. Sometimes the terrorists don't head towards you. Is Stu Stewie? Yes, Stu is Stewie 2K. Stewie 2K from G2, Stewie 2K from Cloud9. And that's kind of why we're here, is we're North America. We know our story of Boston 2018. We're looking to repeat that success. So far, at least in open, it's looking pretty darn good. Bonachan will be able to get that C4 locked in. But with all of these rifles on the other side of the server, that's all you'll be taking home with you. 2 kills for Arnes with attitude, but bomb down at the very least. They might be able to pick up a quality buy going into round number 5. Well, no op picked up for Arnes with attitude. Just choosing to go in with the AKs once again. A whole lot of smoke coverage into mid is going to allow Static some space out all the way over towards Cat, but he is going to be spotted by Automatic. Circ's op, sharp as ever, picks up the double, breeze from Cat, and it's just Ice alone once again. 1 versus 5, and, well, I mean, this game started with Arnes with attitudes playing a little bit unserious. I do feel like if you're going into a very serious game, picking up deagles on pistol is not a sign that you're taking it as seriously as you should. But that's just my opinion. This time the scout is picked up on 2 players for Arnes with attitude, and it bears fruit for Static from ramp. Breeze getting a little bit too close, a little bit too curious. Going to be chipped off as a result. The rest of Arnes looking to make this a B play. Fang already into position to try and stop them. That smoke fades, though. Fang is off on an island by himself, so kind of a 1 versus 5 for the Canadian anchor. Molotov over towards Van. Obviously, he's not there as they start to bounce out. First kill successful. Big Booty Luke has been flattened. And Fang looks to line up a couple more. Static is all he's able to find. And as these Arnes players able to make their beat out onto the B-bomb site, they're actually able to establish themselves, but Circ answers back. Aluminum has been recycled. And it's down to the 2 versus 2. Bomb down. Few gets up close and personal. It gets erased, and Ice Cosmic shreds both. Arnes with attitude showing they do have what it takes to at least take some rounds off of the former major winners. Unfortunately for Arnes, the economy for Without a Roof is flowing quite nicely, but Circ chipped off the bat by the Opera of Aluminum. It's a good road into round number 7. Arnes actually slowing this down pretty considerably as well. They've figured that, you know, all getting out mid isn't working too well. Or at least doing it fast is being rebuffed. So slowing things down, the next logical option. Going for that true default. Oh, Stu misses the shot on the AWP. Now things get scary for Without a Roof. Automatic, able to get control of 1, but it's not enough. Tons of damage done by Without a Roof, but they're not able to secure the round. 4 players surviving with Arnes with attitudes. I mean, that's more than a lot of people can hope to win versus Without a Roof. 2 rounds has to feel good. And if Arnes with Attitudes are able to lock in one more, they might actually be able to bring this one back to a tie. This is actually getting a little bit scary for Without a Roof. 3 players up through mid for Arnes. To be pretty scary. Oh, good nade for Stu, able to break open the smoke, but Automatic opens up the round. And the damage onto the rest of Arnes is starting to look a little bit scary. Breeze confirms the player into Palace. But Arnes will force their way up Cat. 3 strong. Just leaving Static alone on the A bomb site to try and distract. Oh, Cirque, where are your shots going? Static had no right to that kill on 11 HP. Stu will trade him out, but now this rotation looks a little bit iffy from Without a Roof. 2 players on the B bomb site, though, so it's still possible, and the flash is great from Fang. Automatic set up perfectly. I'll leave Big Booty Luke in the 1 versus 4. Carves it down to a 1 versus 3, but he's making a lot of noise through connector, and Breeze is ready for him. So Without a Roof stem the bleeding on their CT side. They'll face one more nearly full buy from Arnes with Attitudes. Ooh, it's going to be a fast play into mid for Arnes. Stu playing window, and it looks like the smoke has been missed. That is going to be scary for these T side players. Automatic mollies off Cat to slow these terrorists, but not going to stop them too much. Nade breaks the smoke, and Cirque falls to the rifle. Bonachan with 2. Automatic going to get burned back as well. Bonachan is bloodthirsty. That'll make this one a 2 versus 5 for Without a Roof, and that's Fang and Breeze. The 2 anchors haven't had a whole lot to do so far this game. We'll see how warmed up they are. 1 kill for the both of them. We'll bring this one back to Fang in a 1 versus 3. He's got the kit, but nades are another story. Util pretty well gone, and I think his position is going to be completely known. Big Booty Luke, crosshairs trained on Fang. Not going to be able to lock in the kill, but Aluminum melts him down. And Arnes, 6-3, starting to bring it back into something quantifiable for this T side. You gotta pretend like it might happen. So a half buy for Without a Roof. They've got rifles, they've got upgraded pistols, and that's going to give Arnes with Attitudes some attitude as they take mid control again very quickly right off the bat. They don't know the full extent of what they're facing, so they'll slow it down. Oh, I like this position out of Automatic, but Aluminum just shreds him from below. Again, these openings for Arnes are working out so well. Fang up close on Cat. Not able to stop the tide either. This position for Cirque. Are they going to know that he's up this close on Get Right? It's not going to matter. Cirque with the FAMAS shreds through 2. And that'll leave Stu and Breeze, the 2 pistols for Without a Roof, to try and clean things up. AK and Galil versus 5-7s. I know what I favor, but Stu is already out. No one's realized that he's here so far. Big Booty Luke looking the wrong way. So Stu has got so much space. Caps the back of the head, and now Aluminum left all alone. 67 versus the pistol. The 5-7 can pull this one off, but Stu's caught jumping. And Arnes with Attitudes now 4-6. This is where you start to get a little bit scared, actually, if you're without a roof. Not enough to buy into round number 11, so it's just going to be pistols. We've seen what kind of terror can be wreaked in the pistol round by without a roof, but do they have that same gusto versus the rifles? Breeze getting up close and personal with the P2K. Just going to walk to his own grave. Big Booty Luke flapping one after another. Just jumps across the stairs. He's got the triple. He's looking for the ace on this one. It's going to be taken away, though. Static wants a kill for himself as well. And it's Fang in the 1 versus 5. I think this pistol is just going to be delegated to looking for exits, but still, taking away an AK would at least be a worthy pursuit. Doesn't happen, though, so a flawless 11th round brings us to 6-5, favoring without a roof. Round number 11, and the op is nowhere to be seen for both of these teams. Do you feel like without a roof are going into this one with a lot of confidence, a lot of deserved confidence, to be fair, but it does seem that it is coming back to bite them. Smoke into apartments is not going to stop Arnes with attitudes, just flying out. Static first, Fang bites two. Sends them to the Shadow Realm. He's looking for the third. He's had a quiet game so far, and he wants his opportunity for his flowers. Automatic joining into the feed, and it's 7-5 for without a roof. His name is Big Booty Luke. He can't sneak around. The clapping of his cheeks alerts all of the counter-terrorists. But it's okay, because he's on the counter-terrorist now, so it's all good. Well, this one started without a roof just rolling their way through rounds, so if that continues, there might not be time for Arnes to retake control like they did. It's going to be a B rush for the pistols. The Glock train is a rolling, and Ice Cosmic not off on his own, but does get tagged early on, and Static immediately falls in the feed as well. Breeze with two. Already, the player in Market run over. And Big Booty Luke and Aluminum now left to pick up the pieces. 2 versus 5 on the pistols. You might say it's impossible, and you'd probably be right. Aluminum gets crumpled, leaving Big Booty Luke all alone to, as I said before, get clapped. That's going to leave things in a pretty upsetting state for Arnes. Not a singular kill on the pistol round means that this next round is, well, it is the armorless pistol force that we saw on the other side. Pushing up on Cat, though. They might catch Cirque by surprise. He's still good for 2, though. Player coming in from Underpass should be able to call this out. The clip runs dry, but it doesn't matter. Cirque has already got 4, just grinding them up as they head his direction with automatic to clean things. Without a roof, 9-5. This is open. Caffeine. Which is funny because I know that Arnes with Attitude, those players have been in Advanced before. So this is kind of like an Advanced SmackDown here at 10-0 for the open season. Now, as we start off round number 15, good damage onto Fang, but he's got the Mac 10, so I doubt he'll be too upset about it. You just want to catch someone by surprise and take away their gun. Bonnie-chan might be the one that gets surprised as this player close to window. It's Breeze up close with the headshot. And the man advantage for Without a Roof. Molotov, but Ice Cosmic staying behind it. They don't know he's here. He's able to dispatch two. Static joining into this as well makes things difficult for Without a Roof, and with a couple of kills to his own name, will leave Breeze on 13 HP in the 1 versus 2. AK in 40 seconds to turn this one around. Not a whole lot of info for Arnes as to where this final T-side player is coming from. He's going to make his way up through apartments. Clock ticking ever lower. Here's the footsteps. Static is going to be known now. Has to find this other player, though, before he gives himself away. Does he spot the other player? He might. Static down, but Luke now knows his position, and on 13 HP and not enough time, Luke will just sideline him. And Arnes with Attitudes take away their first on the CT side. Good news for Without a Roof, though, is they do have the money to buy in for round number 16. And again, the ops are just shelved this game. They weren't really the difference maker on the CT side on the last half, and haven't even gotten any use now that we've swapped sides. Smoke into window. Good way to toss it. If you're up close, you can't really miss that smoke. So with 3 players on A, it does seem like Without a Roof might have the correct read on this. But no, it looks like Stu wants to try and punch through onto the A-bomb site. This could be scary. Arnes with Attitude quite dug into this A-bomb site, but it's not going to matter. Stu and Fang burst out for the tune of 2. Big Booty Luke able to answer them, but won't be able to stop the bomb from being planted. But with the smoke fading on Connector, Static able to join into this as well. So 2 versus 3 now. Favorable retake for Arnes with Attitude. Planter has already been made scarce. Ooh, automatic spotted over towards ramp. But they don't know where Stu is, and Static's making a lot of noise. There's still a possibility here as he peeks out. The spray down is good, and now Stu has to back away into the corner. Oh, they need to go for this defuse. They need it now. They have a kit, but as soon as they go for it, Stu lines them up and knocks them down Without a Roof, double digits. Possibly locking in this entire game as well. Arnes with Attitudes, the bank account has been erased. Well, if they can take away some weapons on Arnes, I feel like there could be a case to be made for a possible comeback. But I think with the double entry in the first 20 seconds of the round, the case to be made slowly slips out of the fingers of Arnes with Attitude. Still have to be careful if you're Without a Roof. The pistols if you take them lightly, we'll send you to the Shadow Realm before there's any chance to wonder what just happened. But the peaks from Without a Roof are looking good. Static left alone. 1 versus 5. Deagle in hand. No armor. Just hopes and prayers at this point. Although, Cirque doesn't realize he's still in CT. So he'll be able to recover that Galil. Fang spotted. Fang handled. Alright, there's the op coming out for the CT side. Arnes with Attitudes putting it all into round number 18 to try and avoid possible overtime. And the first shot now is going to be known. Op in mid. Without a Roof or not putting the brakes on whatsoever. Breeze already up close. Static not expecting him. He does have Cosmic behind him. Deagle looking for the trade. Picks up the M4 and will find the back of Breeze and the front of Stu. Cirque, though, with the response, brings it back to the advantage for Without a Roof. He's going to continue to exact his system as he melts through these mid players. Big Booty Luke burned. As Without a Roof secure that map point. And look at the money for Arnes with Attitude. It's just completely left the building. I think 6 is all Arnes will be able to secure on this one. Honestly, it's been a good game for them, though. Like, if you look at the rest of the teams that Without a Roof have faced, this is as many rounds as any other team have taken. So, hey, you've pushed them further than anyone else. You should be proud. 2 major winners, former EG players from when that meant something. But at this point, it's just about all over. Aluminum recycled once again, leaving ice. 1 versus 4 to be melted down. Without a Roof. Automatic with the final kill, 13-6. And they continue their flawless record. And that is that.